the 30-day challenge with James Olokesusi. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Today is day 5. I want to believe I met you well. I don't believe you are appropriating all that you are learning already. And because there's no transformation without applied information. Information, the Bible says something. It says, you shall know the truth will set you free. The truth that is not applied will not set you free. So it's a potential, there's a potential freedom, but the actualization of such freedom is going to be built on the premise of applied truth. So you need to apply it before you are free. So until you begin to apply or appropriate all that you are hearing, you might not be able to see the daylight of freedom. So if you want to really see the next level, the change in this world transformation exposure, all that we're exposing you to, if you want to see the impact in your life, you need to begin to galvanize all that you're getting to ensure that you're applying them. So today, I believe that there's something that is struck my mind. I feel that in this journey towards moving you from the venture, moving your business from venture to institution, well, that's the holistic umbrella of the topic, of what we're going to be looking at, majorly. But better still, we are taking it step by step. Before the end of 30th, we're going to begin to dig into all of these things. But we are still laying the foundation. And the foundation is still about you understanding wealth creation, because when you don't understand wealth creation, no matter how much you are involved in entrepreneurship, you might not be able to understand or maximize it, because whatsoever thing that is not understood, abuse will surely will mess it up. So you need to understand the business of wealth creation itself before you begin to maximize your entrepreneurship. Once again, my name is James Olokesusi. I want to encourage you to like the button, press the like button, subscribe so that you can watch us more, so that many other people can see what we're doing, and as well so that you can see us as we post, because this is what we're doing. This is what we live to do. This is not what we do for a living. This is what we live to do. These are our assignments, to reach people with the information, to transform them, and to give them information that can change you. Because I know that the moment you transform, the moment you shift in your mind, you will shift in your hand. Because the world of 21st century has moved from the hand to the mind. So once the mind is boosted, the hands will be boosted. Because when you know what to do, your hands, you will be able to really get it done. So today I want to look at something so strategic, and we're going to be calling it strategic relationship as a leverage for wealth creation. Strategic relationship as a leverage for wealth creation. Let's pause a moment and look at it. Which is more important? Is it what you know or who you know? Let's think about that. What's more important? Is it what you know or who you know? In the course of wealth creation, you see that a lot of people are so carried away with knowledge alone. Knowledge in one hand is great, and that's what we're dishing out, and that's why you need to have the balance, so that you won't say, oh, they say we should learn so much so that we can become wealthy. Yeah, it's good, but there's a need to understand the other part, which is who you know. Now let me tell you, when Dangote was planning to build the refinery, and it was speculated that the budget was about $20 billion. This man had to keep America, Nigeria, and he kept meeting people, speaking to business partners, trying to raise investors. And because he had the leverage of in the past, and it was easier for him. Even Nigeria put money. So it's so important for you to understand which one is better, or which one is more important between what you know and who you know. Both are very important. So you never should downplay the place of who you know. Strategic relationship. Let me tell you, your environment will shape your outcome. Your environment will shape your outcome. And association is not something that's done casually. It's a strategic leverage. It's a strategic leverage. Wealth is not gotten by effort alone. Wealth is not gotten by effort alone. It is accelerated by relationship. wealth is accelerated by relationship. Know that. Put that down. Wealth is not created by effort alone. It is accelerated by relationship. So we really need to get all of these things and to understand. Imagine somebody that is working at any 100K, and in the process, he went to business training and seminar, and he met some entrepreneurs and being inspired. And within a year, he starts a consulting firm, and he's making money. That's, you see, it's gonna change the whole of his life, because when you go like that to learn, you can see a lot that will transform your life. That's why we encourage you begin to upgrade yourself through learning. Go for seminars, go for business training, go read books. When you go for seminar, when you go for conferences, you are meeting people, that can inspire you, people that like mentors, get mentors to really encourage you, that can help you, because there's a need for mentorship. There's a need for place of mentorship. It is one thing to have gone through primary and secondary school where you have been influenced by your teachers. It is one thing to go to our institution, you have been influenced by your lecturers. But in the school of life, after secondary school, after university, or after your tertiary education, your professional, you need mentors. Now you need mentors who have achieved what you plan to achieve, who can show you the way, who can guide you. Don't say, I've learned. Let me tell you, there are things you have learned that you don't know how it works. There's one thing to learn. Let me say, principles are universal, but the applications are domesticated. They are geographical. So you must understand that the appropriation or the application of principles requires some guidelines. It requires somebody to guide your steps. So you need some people like that, mentors, to guide you. And so most of today, I want to give you about 5 highlights that we help you to guide in the strategic relationship. Because a lot of times, each time we hear strategic relationship, you don't know the characteristics that influence strategic relationship. I'm going to give you about 5 characteristics of strategy so that you can understand this is strategic. The first thing, that it is value based. It is value based. It's all about give and take. What value do you have to offer? What value are you bringing to the table? It's not about emotions. I see somebody that is doing better than me. I just want to collect your number. I just collect your the food. What do you bring? What change? What value? What ideas? What are the new things how do you compliment me? So what value are you bringing to the table? So when in a case of strategic relationship, you must understand that the value you are bringing to the fore is so important. See, let me tell you, you don't get to meet people of higher value by emotions, or you connect to them by need, or you connect to them by beggarly approach. Oh, give me 2K, urgent 2K, urgent 3K. You are losing and selling yourself short. Because what brings, the first thing is that you must understand the place of value. What value are you bringing to the fore? Number 2 thing you must understand that is the place of purpose. It must be purpose driven. This relationship you are getting into, is it in line with your vision? Is it in line with your feed, with your path? So you are getting involved in a relationship. Is this person? How does this get my vision going forward? How does it get my destiny going on? Because if a chicken or if a vulture begins to run around with a chicken, he's going to be limited in flight. It's going to be limited in flight, because a chicken, no, I mean an eagle. If an eagle comes to be playing around with a chicken, it's going to limit his height. It's going to limit his flight, because an eagle can attain 10,000 above flight, 10,000 above sea level in terms of flight. It can attain 10,000 above sea level, 10,000 feet above sea level in terms of flight. Now, chicken cannot go that far. So somebody that can go as far as 10,000 feet above sea level, now roaming around with somebody that cannot even attain up to 100 feet. So what is the correlation? So you have to bring value. I mean, the first thing is the value. The second one is the purpose. Is your purpose aligning with my purpose? So that's number two. Number three is that it must be mutually beneficial. It must be mutually beneficial. What I am bringing to the table, it must be mutually beneficial. What do you bring that benefits me? What do I bring that benefits you? It's not emotional, I've told you. Strategic relationship must be mutually beneficial. You see an old classmate who is doing well now and doing far better than yours, and you just think that you can easily just connect, unless, yes, sometimes they look at the old days and see that you are smart and laugh at that. Oh, you are somebody that is. But as the person is coming close to you back, he's going to begin to look at you from far. What are you bringing to the fore? Is it that this person is smart? Is somebody, can he challenge me? Because this person, probably the person is maybe some people can who needs an advice, who can look into his face and tell him what is right and what is wrong. So it must be mutually beneficial. What benefit are you bringing to the fore in strategic relationship towards wealth creation? Dangote didn't just go and meet those people and begin to say, "Oh, give me money, I want to start a business. Give me money, I don't want to do this." He met people and they saw the idea he brought to the table, and they saw that's the value, and they saw that this person is telling us is in line with our purpose, and they saw that this is mutually beneficial because we're going to have a stake in this industry or in the refinery that is trying to build. And in number 4 is that they must be access oriented. It must be access oriented. There's an asset this person can give me that I cannot get by my own effort. That's strategic relationship. That's why I tell you that it is, I've told you that effort, what is not just created by effort, is accelerated by relationship. There's an access, there's a place, there's a door. There's a door I want to access, that I want to open, that I cannot do by myself. But this relationship can give me access. Relationship gives you access. So that's how let me tell you, a lot of people have become wealthy today, super wealthy today, or super rich today, not because they are too smart, but because they were in the right room. They were in the right room. They were in the right association. They were in the right place. They met the right people. Let me tell you, not because they are smarter than you, but because, not that they are opportunists, but because they had strategic relationship. Let me tell you, that's the way it works. And so there must be access oriented. It must be able to give you access. That's strategic relationship. The 5th one, quickly, is that there must be growth focused. It must be growth focused. You should be able to challenge each other. You must be able to challenge each other. This person must be able to challenge my eyes. If you are the best amongst your clique, there's a problem. If you are the best or the smartest in your clique, that means there's a problem. You have become the king of mosquito in the midst of your clique. If a wise man said you are average of the 5 people around you. See, if I show me your friends, I will tell you your future. If you are the smartest amongst your friends, that shows you're going to be limited. So you need to understand this. So growth, every time you come together, you challenge yourself with your results. We used to have amongst my friends who are pastors, we used to have an annual gathering, of fellowship. Not just fellowship, we call it end of the year feast. So we cook, we celebrate ourselves, we felicitate. Right in the course of us, celebrating ourselves and that end of the year celebration, we challenge ourselves. This was what I achieved this year. We were able to achieve this year in our church. We were able to add more branch. We had 2 branches. We had 1 branch. We had 3 branches. We were able to get on air this year. We were challenging ourselves. We were able to finish our one of our buildings. We were able to start this. We were able to do this. We begin to challenge ourselves. And in next year we have to work hard. You must have friends that challenge your thinking faculty. Friends that will challenge your knowledge bank. That when you guys are having an intellectual conversation, you know that you need to go and learn more. You need to learn more, because when you are in the rooms filled with business folks, they challenge your ideas, they challenge your thinking, they challenge what you need to, how best you need to keep working on yourself. Not people that feel that that you know better than them. So that's why you must understand strategic relationship requires growth focus. It's good. One of the characteristics is that it's good focus, growth. Let me tell you, you can change without growing, but you can't grow without changing. If you're gonna grow, you might need to change the circles of people you're finding yourself. If you're gonna create wealth, you need strategic relationship like mentors, you need strategic relationship like partners, investors, like people, peers, colleagues that can challenge yourself. You need people that are doing what you are doing. You want to go into business, or you're a business person. How many conferences are you going to? How many business are you going? Are you at business training? Are you attending? Who is your mentor? What are the books you are reading? How many business books are you reading? So I challenge you today to at least attend an event once in a week. Either you're watching online, you are going there physically, an event that is business oriented or in line with your vision once in a week. And as well, highlight in the midst of all that you're doing, let's look at the strategic relationship. Think about relationship you can get into. And one of the best places to really get strategic relationship in line with what you're doing is to be in a conference, in a meeting of your association, of people who are doing the same thing you're doing, who can appreciate what you're doing more. Strategic relationship is a key to wealth creation. Let me tell you, opportunities might be flying all around, but people who know the right people, they get access to it easily. So I want to encourage you, be strategic in your relationship. Don't just get into a relationship emotionally. You just keep talking about Arsenal, Man U, all those ones from morning till night. And those are the only thing, the best thing you talk about amongst your friends. Not growth focus, challenging yourself. There's a problem. So you need to work on yourself, keep building strategic relationship as a leverage for wealth creation. Many great people are where they are because they are strategic partner. If you talk about Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, if you talk about Bill Gates and Paul Allen, if you talk about Mark Zuckerberg and his peers in school that started Facebook, show your face in the book. Talk about the billionaires today. Talk about Elon Musk and his brother. Talk about all of us who have become what they are today because of strategic relationship. That's what how they have become who they are. So be strategic about your relationship. That's what I have for you today. I believe you are blessed, and I believe that all that we are bringing to you is valuable, and you are getting value from it, and you're getting blessed. Because I believe before the end of these 30 days, something will change in you. There's going to be a transition. There's going to be a transformation, and you will be sharing and celebrating the outcome of your transformation and sharing your testimonies. All right, stay blessed. Once again, my name is James Olokesusi. Make sure you subscribe and like, and you can ask questions. You can chat us and send us question if you want to know much about what we're doing in our view. So anything you want to know about us, you can check it out. Stay blessed. See you tomorrow on day 6. Bye for now.